He's alive! He's alive! Can't anybody hear me? He's alive! Peter, John, James, anybody! He's alive! She keeps on shouting and banging on the door. The door opens, slowly, cautiously, but she can't be doing with slowly. So with 2 hands and then her shoulder pushing as hard against the door as she can, she bursts in. The disciples jump up, back away from her, frightened, and then bewildered, and then curious. It's Jesus! I've seen him! He's alive! He spoke to me! Peter's jaw drops. He tries to speak. Takes a lot for Peter to be lost for words. Mary, you saw him? But he's dead. They crucified him. Mary, he's been dead and buried for 3 days. John puts his hand gently on Mary's arm and asks, What did he say to you? He spoke my name. He said, Mary. I knew it was him. Peter and John look at each other and like all good mates, they know what each other is thinking. And immediately they head for the door, tumble down the stairs and out into the street. The garden where the tomb is some distance away, but they run as fast as they can anyway. John gets there first. The big stone in front of the tomb has somehow been rolled away. He stops at the entrance, not knowing what he should do. Peter gets there panting. He goes straight in. There is no body, just the cloth that was wrapped around Jesus and the face cloth folded neatly by itself. John follows his friend into the tomb, sees it's empty, and he believes. Peter, this is what the Lord said. After 3 days he would rise again. He has risen. Yes, you're right. We must tell everyone. Come on, John, back to the rest of the disciples. It's true. Mary is right. He has risen from the dead. Everything he said, it's true. Everybody starts talking at once. Well, more like shouting, with some believing, some still doubting. Jesus suddenly appears in the centre of them all and says, Peace to you. Still some can't quite believe it really is the Lord. Jesus says, Look at my hands and feet. They look and see the holes where the soldiers had nailed him to the cross. They touch him and they know it isn't a dream, but Jesus himself. In the next few weeks, over 500 people saw him in different places at different times, until the day came when he was taken up to heaven. Before he went, Jesus said, Go into all the world and preach this good news to every creature, and know I am with you always. This is the best story ever. Jesus was crucified, dead, and buried, and on the 3rd day he rose from the dead, and now he's alive forevermore. He gives life to everyone who asks, and those who receive him will live with him forever.